أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to the Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way course 4 page 15 pointer B. Today we will study the Surah Al-Baqarah verses remaining part of 102. We know the first juz has divided in 4 quarters and we are studying the third quarter in QC4, and inshallah the last quarter we will study in QC5. The 5 pages of this third quarter are page 11 on the right thumb and the page 15 on the little finger of the right hand. Let's to revise the page 11 pointers. Ignorant messengers, fire won't touch, rule of justice, covenant of Bani Israel. Once more. Ignorant messengers, fire won't touch, rule of justice, covenant of Bani Israel. The 12th page pointers are covenant of blood, killing and expulsion, beliefs in part, treatment with Musa and Isa and other messengers. Covenant of blood, killing and expulsion, beliefs in part, treatment with Musa and Isa and other messengers. The 13th page pointers are rejecting book, evil transaction of kufr. We believe in our book, covenant with Tur above. Rejecting book, evil transaction of kufr. We believe in our book, covenant with Tur above. For the 14th page, the pointers are hereafter you are only they love this life, enmity with Jibrail, threw away the pledges. Once more, hereafter, the for you only, they love this life, enmity with Jibrail, threw away pledges. Let's to see the brief pointers. For the 11th page, ignorant fire rule covenant. Ignorant fire rule covenant. For the 12th page, covenant killing parts Musa and Isa. Covenant killing parts Musa and Isa. For the 13th page, rejecting evil transaction beliefs too. Rejecting evil transaction belief too. For the 14th page, hereafter this life enmity pledges. Hereafter this life enmity pledges. Let's to proceed for the 15th page. The first pointer is followed the devils. The second pointer is separating husband and wife. Third point, evil trading knowingly. And fourth is don't say Ra'ina. Let's to keep them on the fingers. Followed the devils, separation of husband and wife, evil trading knowingly. Don't say Ra'ina. Followed the devils, separation of husband and wife, evil trading knowingly. Don't say Ra'ina. Let's have the brief pointers. Divorce, separation, evil trading, Raina. Divorce, separation, evil trading, Raina. Let's to see the second pointer, follow the divorce. In the time of Sulaiman alayhi salam, Bani Israel were tested with 2 angels. These 2 angels used to teach magic, but only after warning them that it is a test from Allah and that they should not do kufr by involving themselves in magic. So this is the ayah of the today part of the ayah. Please, if somebody would like to recite it. Okay, brother Muslim.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم فيتعلمون منهما ما يفرقون به بين المرء وزوجه وما هم بضارين به من أحد إلا بإذن الله ويتعلمون ما يضرهم ينفعهم ولا يفقهون and yet they learned from those who that by which they cause separation between a man and his wife, but they could not harm anyone with it except by Allah's permission. And they learned that which harms them and does not profit them.
Jazakallah, brother. Let me increase in level further. Let's to see the words. Fa is a har, yata'allamuna. Ya is ilamat mudare, wa nun in the plural. Ta'allamu, it is tafa'ul ba. Minha, min is a harf, huma is a zamir ism. Min and huma jar majrur. Ma is a here ism masula min the ism. Yufarrikuna, ya is ilamat mudare, wa nun in the plural. So remove that farrika, four letter which shad. Allama pattern bab is taf'eel. Be is a harf, he is a zamir ism, he jar majroor. Baina is a ism. Al marrai, alif lam telling it's an ism, it's a singular and a masculine and the proper noun. Waw is a harf. Zawj is a ism, he is a zamir ism. Ism plus ism is mudaf and mudaf alayh. The next is wa is a harf, ma is a harf, is a zamir ism. Bidarina, B is a harf, dareen is a majroor ism. So jar majroor. B is a harf, jar, he is a zamir. So he jar majroor. Min is a harf, ahedin. That's kasratan telling it's an ism. Illa is a harf, B is a harf, jar. Ism is a ism, bizni is jar majur. At the same time, it's mudaf ilay. Ism is mudaf ilay. Isme jalala Allah is mudaf ilay. Mudaf and mudaf ilay. It is a murakkab idafi. Waw is a harf, yata'allamuna. Ya is a ilamat murade. Waw is a plural, so it's the same which was here. Fa, it is now ya. Ma yadarruhum. Ma is a is here. Hum is a zamir ism. Yadarru is a verb. Ya is mudare. Remove the ya. Darru. It's a dar ra ra. Three letters. Mean the repeated letters. Slashing mujarrad. Wa is a harf. La is a harf. Yanfa'uhum. Hum is a zamir. And yanfa'u ilamat mudare. So it's a mudare verb. Ya fa'u is a mudare verb. Excuse me for 1 minute. So look, one thing important, it is a law. The law when come before a mudare, it is two types. Either it is for the negation, mean the nafi or manfi, or it is for the nahi. Nahi is a amr. When you see the yanfa'u, if there is a dhamma, then there is no change in that. So this is normal nafi. This is a normal nafi, negation. But when if you say it is change, either it has a fatha or it has a jazm, then we will say it's nahi. Just in we say if'al, if'alu, la taf'al, la taf'al. It is majzoom. La taf'alu, it's majzoom because taf'aluna noon has been removed. So in nahi, there is always a change in the mudare. If you find change mudare, that may be majzoom, maybe mansoob, or maybe removal of the noon, it shows it's nahi. Nahi is a amr. It's a type of amr. Amr or nahi. Nahi is preventing something from doing something. So that is called nahi. And when there is no amr, then we say simply no. Ya'lamuna, he knows. La ya'lamu, he don't know. That is a simple. But if I say la ya'lam, la ya'lam, it means don't know you. It's mean order, don't know. So that is the difference between la coming before a mudare. If it is simple mudare, no change in mudare, it's nafi, it's manfi, it's called negation. But if there is a change in the mudare, either it is the majzoom or mansoob change, then it will be called la nahi. Here you see yanfau, no change. So it means no profit. It's simple. If it was la yanfa or it was la yanfa with jazm, then in both the condition is what? Don't profit. So let's have the lessons from this part of the ayah. Satan loves to create problems in marriage, the life of husband and wife, as well as children. In fact, the whole bigger family is damaged tremendously. Nothing in this world, not even magic, can harm anyone without Allah's permission. Look, the new verse, one, mean not more, one in each line. So let's see word for word and the phrase for phrase translation and explanation. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن فَيَتَعَلَّمُونَ, but they learn huma, from those two, huma, two, ma, what, yufarriquna, they cause separate, which two? Harut and Marut, which has been mentioned in the earlier part of the ayah. Be with it, baina, between, al marai, the man, wazawji, and his spouse, mean the wife, wama, and not whom they, bidarin, at all harm, be with it, mean any, ahadin, one, illa, except, izni, by permission, Allah, of Allah, wa yata'allamuna, and they learn, ma, what, badarahum, harms them, wala, and not yanfahum, and not profit them. The new word is yufarrakuna bihi. We will have repeat yufarrikuna bihi, yufarrikuna bihi, bain al-marra'i waz-zawji, bain al-marra'i waz-zawj, wa ma hum bida'irina bihi, wa ma hum bidariina bihi, yanfa'uhum. So let's go for the explanation of this ayah part. In spite of the warning from the angels, Bani Israel in the time of Sulaiman alayhi salam choose to learn how to separate couples. That is a sign of how low that society had gone. When a society's fundamental unity is shaken, and when people start looking into splitting other families, that is an indicator of their extremely bad morals. Most important, Allah emphasizes here that no one can do any harm except with the permission of Allah. Let's take a hadith here. Jabir reported that the messengers of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, said, verily, Shaitan places his throne over the water and he sends out his troops. The closest to him in rank are the greatest at causing tribulations. One of them says, I have done this and this. Satan say, you have done nothing. Another say, yes, I did not leave this man alone until I separated him from his wife. Shaitan impresses him and he says, you have done well. It was narrated from Ibn Abbas that the Prophet ﷺ said, the best of you is the one who is best to his wife, and I am the best of you to my wives. So now it's your turn, please, somebody, if recite it with translation. Okay, brother Masa.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم فيتعلمون, but they learn منهما, from those two, ma, what, yufarrikuna, cause separation, bihi, with it, baina al-mar'i, the man between, wazawji, and his spouse, wama, and not, they, who they could, whom, bidorina, all harm, at all harm, bihi, with it, mean any, ahadin, one, except illa, biizni, by permission, Allah, by Allahi, of Allah, wa yata'allamuna, and they learn, ma yadurruhum, what harms them, wala yanfa'uhum, and not profits them.
Jazakallah khaira, brother. Let's go for the lesson. The shaitan loves to create problems in marriage, the life of husband and wife, as well as children. In fact, the whole bigger family is damaged tremendously. Nothing in this world, not even magic, can harm anyone without Allah's permission. Let's to pray, O Allah, make me strong in the convictions that no one can harm me without your permission. O Allah, protect us and make a plan. Inshallah, I will try to best with each other of my family members and be patient on their mistakes. Let's to see the Asma Nafal. Zawj is a single pluralist azwaj. Let's to see the three letter sound verbs on the pattern of Fataha, Nasara, Daraba, Samya. Nafa'a, Yanfa'u, Infa, Nafiun, Manfun, Nafun. Nun Fa'in is the root letter and Bab is Fatah. So this is a table if somebody want to revise it. Okay. Nafa, he profited. Nafa'u, they profited. Nafata, you profited. Nafatu, I profited. Nafatum, you all profited. Nafana, we profited. Nafatu, she profited. Yanfu, he profits. Yanfuna, they profit. Tanfo, you profit. Unfo, I profit. Tanfona, you all profit. Nunfo, we profit. Tanfo, she profits. Info, profit. Info, profit you all. La tanfo, don't profit. La tanfo, don't profit you. Nafiun, the profiter. Manfu'un, that to be profited. Nafun, profit. Nafa'a, yanfa'u, infa, nafiun, manfun, nafun. Nun fa'in is the root letter and the bab is fataha. The next is weak verb, the hamza verb, and the repeated verb. Among them is the azina, ya'zanu, izan, azin, ma'zun, izan. Hamza Zad Nun is the root letter and Bab is Samya. The next is Darra Yadurru Durra. Darun Madrurun Darun. Dad Ra is the root letter and Zanna on the pattern of Nasara. So the table is Azina. Azina, he permitted. Azinu, they permitted. Azinta, you permitted. Azintu, I permitted. Azintum, you all permitted. Azinna, we permitted. Azinat, she permitted. Yazanu, he permits. Yazununa, they permit. Tazanu, you permit. Azanu, I permit. Tazanuna, you all permit. Nazanu, we permit. Tazanu, she permits. Ezan, permit. Ezanu, permit you all. La tazan, don't permit. La tazanu, don't permit you all. Azinun, permitter. Mazunun, to be permitted. Iznun, to permit. Six keys are Azina, Yazanu, Ezan, Azin, Mazun, Ezan. Hamza Zad Nun is the root letter and Bab is Samia. The next is Darra. Darra, he damaged. Daru, they damaged. Dararta, you damaged. Darartu, I damaged. Darartum, you all damaged. Dararna, we damaged. Darrat, she damaged. Yadurru, he damages. Yaduruna, they damage. Tadurru, you damage. Adurru, I damage. Tadurruna, you all damage. Nadurru, we damage. Tadurru, she damage. Durra, damage. Durru, damage you all. Lata durra, don't damage. Lata durru, don't damage you. Darun, damager. Madrurun, that to be damaged. Darrun or darrarun mean to damage. Six key darra yadurru durra darun madrurun darru. The amar also come on the pattern of adurur adruru la tadrur la tadruru. The bab is nasra on the pattern of zanna. The next is the mazid fi afal. Ta'allama yata'allamu ta'allum muta'allim muta'allam ta'allum. It is on the pattern of tadaras. Farraka yufarriku farrik mufarrikun mufarrakun tafrikun. It is on the pattern of allama. So this is the table of ta'allama. Ta'allama, he taught. Ta'allamu, they taught. ta'allamta, you taught, ta'allamtu, I taught, ta'allamtu, you all taught, ta'allamna, we taught, ta'allamat, she taught. Yata'allamu, he teaches, yata'allamuna, they teach, ta'allamu, you teach, ata'allamu, I teach, tata'allamuna, you all teach, nata'allamu, we teach, tata'allamu, she teach, ta'allam, teach, ta'allamu, teach you all, la tata'allam, don't teach, la tata'allamu, don't teach you all, muta'allimun, teacher, muta'allamu, that to be taught, ta'allamu, to taught, to taught, ta'allama, yata'allamu, ta'allim, muta'allimu, muta'allamu, ta'allam, and lam mim is the root letter in bab is tafa'ul, tafa'ul. The next is farraka. Farraka, he separated. Farraku, they separated. Farakta, you separated. Faraktu, I separated. Faraktum, you all separated. Farakna, we separated. Farrakat, she separated. Yufarriku, he separates. Yufarrikuna, they separate. Tufarriku, you separate. Tufarriku, I separate. Tufarrikuna, you all separate. Nufarriku, we separate. Tufarriku, she separate. Farrik, separate. Farriku, separate you all. La tufarrik, don't separate. La tufarriku, don't separate you. Mufarrikun, separator. Mufarrakun, that to be separated. Tafrikun, to separate. 6 key. Farraka, yufarriku, farrik, mufarrikun, mufarrakun, tafrikun. Fa, kaf is the root letter and it bab is the taf'eel. Let's start grammar. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Welcome to Understand Quran the Easy Way course for page 15, pointer B in grammar. Today we will see the effect of lan on the mazid fi sound and the weak verbs. We saw the mudare normal table is yafalu, yafaluna, tafalu, afalu, tafaluna, nafalu, tafal. When the this lam, lamma and shart in man, ma, li, fal, wal come, they drop the dhamma of mudare. Or if there is no dhamma, they drop the nun. From yafalu it become yafal. From yafaluna it become yafalu. From tafalu it become tafal. From afalu it become afal. From tafaluna it become tafalu. From nafalu it become nafal. From tafalu it become tafal. Mean it make them majzoom. When the chopper letters just like lan, an, ala, mean and this lam, takid come, what they do hatta, they change this dhamma into fatah. From yafalu it become yafala. Yafaluna it become yafalu. From tafalu it become tafala. From afalu it become afala. From tafaluna it become tafalu. From nafalu it become nafala. From tafalu it become naf. Mean they make the dhamma into fatah. There is third visa lam with noon mushaddid takid in lam takid. What it does, it change yafalu into lain yafalna. From yafaluna it become lain yafalunna. From tafalu it become la tafalanna. From afalu la afalanna. From tafaluna la tafalunna. From nafalu is la nafalanna. From tafalu it become la tafal. So this plural, waw noon, they keep the noon on la. The rest all have a fatah. Then we saw when single lam, lamma come, they act only one verb. They cut the dhamma and change it to jazm, mean make it majzoom. When come the in man ma, they have a double action. They are double chopper. So they act on two verbs. Just like yafalu, yaksebu, in came, it chopped the dhamma of yafalu and chopped the yaksebu. So it become in yafal, yakseb. When the fal and wal come, they also act on one verb. Fal yafal. When come the hammer words, just like li or lam, the hatta, what they do, they just convert the dhamma into fatah. Lain yaf'ala, lain yaf'alanna, lain yaf'ala, mean lan, an, hatta, li. These all are the hammer letters. When they come the plural, look, lam, lamma, when they come as a plural, they remove the noon, lam yaf'al. When the in man ma come for the plural, they remove the two verbs noon. Just like yafaluna, yaksubuna. In came, it chopped the noon of both. In yafalu, in yaksub. Falwal, they also act on plural and cut only the noon. Fal yafal. What's about the hammer? Hammer, they chop the noon, same as they do. So li yafalu, la yafalanna, la taf'al. So today we will say the mazid fi sound and weak words effect of the lan. Aslama is a mazid fi aslama, yuslimu, aslim, muslim, muslim, islam. So the mudari table is yuslimu, yuslimuna, tuslimu, uslimu, tuslimuna, nuslimu, tuslim. Remember, lan act only on mudari, does not act on madi. The moment we add lan, this yuslimu changes into lan yuslima. From dhamma it change fatha. Yuslimuna change into lan yuslimu. Tuslimu change into lan tuslima. The dhamma change into fatha. Uslimu change lan uslima. Fatha. Tuslimuna change into lan tuslimu. Noon is drop. Nuslimu change into lan nuslima. Tuslimu change into lan tuslima. What is the meaning change? Meaning change is lan yuslima. He will never submit. The meaning is become negation, negative in Madi. Lan yuslimu, they will never submit, mean in the future. Lan tuslima, you will never submit. Lan uslima, I will never submit. Lan tuslimu, you all will never submit. Lam nuslima, we will never submit. Lam tuslima, she will never submit. So let's have a dialogue. Hal yuslimu, answer with lan. It becomes lan yuslima. Hal yuslimuna, add the lan. Lan yuslimu. Hal tuslimu. Tuslimu always change with uslimu. So it will be lan uslima. Hal tuslimuna. Tuslimuna is related with nuslimu. So it will be lan nuslima. Let's have the example from Quran. Qala lan ursilahu ma'akum. It was ursilu. Who is a zamir? Remove the zamir. Ursila is a fatah. Actual word was ursilu. Lan came, it changed the dhamma into fatah. It became ursila. Look the next. Lan tanalul birra hatta tunfiku mimma tuhibbuna. Tunfikuna, it was tunfikuna, noon. Hatta came. The hatta came, it took away the noon. So it became hatta tunfiku. Mean it dropped the noon. Let's have another mazid fi verb. Ikhtalafa, yakhtalifu, ikhtalif, mukhtalif, mukhtalaf, ikhtilaf. These are the 6 key. Let's to take the mudare of yakhtalifu. Yakhtalifu, yakhtalifuna, takhtalifu, akhtalifu, takhtalifuna, nakhtalifu, takht. Let's to add lan. The lan come, it was yakhtalifu. This dhamma is changed into fatha. It become lan yakhtalifa. Yakhtalifuna, noon is drop. Lan yakhtalifu. Takhtalifu. This dhamma is changed into fatha. Lan takhtalifa. Akhtalifu change. Lan akhtalifa. Takhtalifuna, noon is drop. Lan takhtalifu. Nakhtalifu. Dhamma is changed. Lan takhtalifa. Takhtalifu. Lan takhtalif. What is the meaning change? Meaning goes negative in present. From past. From present to past, it changed. He will never differ. Lan yakhtalifu, they will never differ. Lan takhtalifa, you will never differ. Lan akhtalifa, you will never differ. Lan takhtalifu, you will never differ. Lan takhtalifa, we will never differ. Lan takhtalifa, she will never differ. Let's to have a dialogue. Hal yakhtalifu, yakhtalifu will go into yakhtalifa. Lan yakhtalifa. Hal takhtalifuna, noon will be dropped. Lan yakhtalif. What about hal takhtalifu? The dhamma will change into fatha. It will come takhtalifu, akhtalifu. So it will be lan akhtalifa. Hal takhtalifuna always change with nakhtalifu. So it will be lan nakhtalifa. Let's have a weak verb from mazid fi. Ata. The 6 keys are ata, yuti, ati, motin, motan, itaan. Yuti. Let to make the table of mudari. Yuti, yutuna, tuti, uti, tutuna, nuti, tuti. Let to add that lan. The moment lan come, it give is a fatah. It become yutia, lan yutia. Yutuna, nun is drop. Lan yutu. Tutia. It get lan tutia a fatah. Uti. Get lan utia. Tutuna, nun is drop. Lan tutu. Nuti. Get the fatah. Lan nutia. Tutia. Get the fatah. Lan tutia. What is the meaning? Meaning change into future, negative future. Lan yutia, he will never give. Lan yutu, they will never give. Lan tutia, you will never give. Lan utia, I will never give. Lan tutu, you all will never give. Lan nutia, we will never give. Lan tutia, she will never give. Let's have a dialogue. Hal yuti, it will change with lan yutia. Lan yutia. Hal yutuna will change, the nun will drop. Lan yutu. What about hal tuti? It will get the fatah. Lan utia. Hal tutuna. It will change with nun, mean nuti. Lan nutia. Let's have an example from Quran. Bismillah. Ma kana li basharin an yutiyahu. Actually, it was, who is a zamir? Rumir. It's a fatah, yutia. Actually, it was yuti. Yuti. So, an came, it gives it a fatah. An yutia. So we know the mudari normal table is yaf'alu, yaf'aluna, taf'alu, af'alu, taf'aluna, naf'alu, taf'alu. The moment the chopper letters come, what are chopper letters? Lam, lamma, and then this harf-e-shat, in, man, ma, then li, fil, fal, and will. So it changed the yaf'alu into yaf'al, yaf'aluna, yaf'alu, taf'alu into taf'al, af'alu into af'al. Tafaluna into tafalu, nafalu into nafal, tafaluna into tafal. When they come the hammer letters are lan, an, hatta, and li, mean lam taqid. They change the dhamma into fatah and remove the nun. From yafalu it become yafala. From yafaluna yafalu. From tafalu tafala. From afalu afala. From tafaluna nafalu. From nafalu nafala. Tafalu tafala. What about the lam taqid with nun mushaddad? It changed yafalu into la yafalanna. Yafaluna into la yafalunna. It get the dhamma for the plural sign. La tafalanna, la afalanna, la tafalunna. Again, tafaluna is a plural, so it get the dhamma sign. The vav nun give the dhamma on them. Yafaluna, tafaluna become la yafalunna, la tafalunna. So let's to translate the ayat's portion. Yufarrikuna bihi bain al-mar'i wa zawji. Yufarrikuna, they separate what bihi with it, bain al-mar'i, between the man, and zawjihi, and his spouse. Wa ma hum bidarina bihi, wa and ma not, whom they, bidarina, all they harm bihi with it. وَيَتَعَلَّمُونَ مَا يَضُرُّهُمْ وَلَا يَنْفَعُهُم. And يَتَعَلَّمُونَ, they learn ma what يَضُرُّهُمْ, that harms them, وَلَا يَنْفَعُ, and not profit them. Let's to make plural. Zawj, plural is azwaj. 6 keys. Nafa, yanfa'u, infa, nafiun, manfun, nafa'un. The next one is azina, yazanu, azan, azin, mazun, izan. The next one is darra, yadurru, durra, durra, darun, madrurun, darrun. The next is ta'allama, yata'allamu, ta'allum, muta'allim, muta'allam, ta'allum. The next one is farraka, yufarriku, farrik, mufarrikun, mufarrakun, tafrikun. Let's to make the table from lan yakhtalifa. So lan yakhtalifa, lan yakhtalifu, lan takhtalifa, lan akhtalifa, lan takhtalifa, lan nakhtalifa. This lan yakhtalifa, lan yakhtalifu, lan takhtalafa, lan akhtalafa, lan takhtalafu, lan nakhtalafa, lan takhtalafa. What about yuti? Make the lan with yuti. Lan yutiya, lan yutu, lan tutiya, lan utiya, lan tutu, lan nutiya. These are the latter. We have divided them into two groups, the chopper and hammer. In chopper group, we have lam, lamma, and shart in, man, ma, li, fal, wal. And in the hammer, we have lan, an, ala, li. So you have to remember. So in the mazi, so far we have studied only one style, fa'ala. Actually, it may come fa'ala, fa'ila, fa'alu. Mean the ain kalma may have fatha, kasra, dhamma. On the same pattern, we get the three tables. Fa'ala, we say fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alta, fa'altu, fa'altum, fa'alna, fa'alat. Yafalu, yafaluna, tafalu, afalu, tafaluna, nafalu, tafalu. Ifal, ifalu, la tafal, la tafalu, fa'ilun, maf'ulun, fil. But when we make the table from fa'ila, it will be fa'ila, fa'ilu, fa'ilta, fa'iltu, fa'iltum, fa'ilna, fa'ilat. Yaf'ilu, yaf'iluna, taf'ilu, af'ilu, taf'iluna, naf'ilu, taf'ilu. If'il, if'ilu, la taf'il, la taf'ilu, fa'ilun, maf'ulun, fa'il. In the same way, when it have a with fa'ula, the table will like this. Fa'ula, fa'ulu, fa'ulta, fa'ultu, fa'ultum, fa'ulna, fa'ulat. Yaf'alu, yaf'aluna, taf'alu, af'alu, taf'uluna, naf'alu, taf'ulu. Ufu'ul, ufu'ulu, la tuf'ul, la tuf'alu, fa'ulun, maf'ulun, and fa'ulun. Mean table can come on these three patterns, but normally we studied one pattern, but you should be. In the mudare again have we three patterns. Yaf'ala, yaf'ali, lu, yaf'ulu. Normally we do yaf'alu, yaf'aluna, tafalu, afalu, tafaluna, nafalu. But it can come on the second pattern. Yaf'il, lu, yaf'iluna, taf'ilu, af'ilu, taf'iluna, naf'ilu. It can come on the dhamma pattern. Yaf'alu, yaf'aluna, taf'alu, af'alu, taf'aluna, naf'alu. But in mudare majhul, the pattern is only one yafalu. Either it comes from yafala or yafila or yafalu. The majhul will be always yufal. And if we want the madi fixed with the future, we use the word seen and sofa. Seen and sofa. As we say, sa yafalu, sa yafaluna, sa tafalu, sa afalu, sa tafaluna. It fixes the meaning to the future and the hurry. Then for the negation in mudare, we use the law. But remember, law when come with the mudare without change in mudare, then it is the negative, manfi. But if it have the change in the mudare, either it make it majzoom or mansoob or drop the noon. In that case, it is called lame nahi. Mean it is become the amr nahi. Let's to have the few questions from the lesson. Ma yufarriquna bihi. The translation is they used to separate by 8. Bain al mar'i wa zawjihi translate between man and his wife. Bi-iznillah mean by Allah's order. Wala yanfa'uhum mean and not profit them. Shaitan wants to create problems in diverse matter between the relationship among children in marriage. All are correct. Shaitan wants to create problems in all these. Let's have Bani Israel like to learn matters of separation between husband and wife in the time of Sulaiman alayhi salam. Doing magic is a big crime, take towards a severe punishment, a type of kufr, and hellfire result to kufr, all are correct. The ism file of darra is darun. The fi'l amr of farraka is farrik. The plural of zawj is azwaj. The mudare, when it's attached with Allah, it becomes Allah yaf'ala. Allah yaf'ala. It becomes mansub. The mudare of in example is in taf'al afal. It act on double verbs. Lan yuslimu, translation is they will never obey order. Lan takhtalifa mean she will never difference. They will never give, the translation is lan you tu. Hal yuslimuna, answer is lan yuslimu. Hal takhtalifu, the with lan answer is lan akhtalifa. Hal tutuna, the answer is lan nutiya. Hal ursilahu ma'akum, the answer is I will never send him with them. Lan tanalul birra, answer is you will never find goodness. So 7 homework you know. Let's recite the. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'azzibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah Hafiz. Yes, if you have any questions, your questions are welcome. Please, you may ask the questions.